Hariyo, Namaste. Welcome to another video in the series of Sanatana Dharma aspects. We are here today with the topic of why are we born as we are right now? What is the reason? This was a question asked in a discussion from one of our students. I want to answer this with some facts and some explanations that I have tried to understand the question myself. The way I dealt with this question myself, I wanted to put all in one place and explain. Let us see how it goes. Welcome to the Sanatana Dharma video. First, karma theory. Now, being born as a human being in this world, in this creation, is directly related to something called karma. Now, what is karma? Karma is a Sanskrit word that means all the set of activities that we perform during our lifetime. Once we enter this world from the womb of the mother until we enter the tomb. From womb to tomb, that is what they say. So between this, whatever we perform becomes our karma. Okay. It can be good, it can be bad. Now, once there is an activity, there can be a good activity, there can be a bad activity, or there can be a neutral activity as well, which is of no consequence. That's why we are not talking about it. So we either do a good karma or we do a bad karma. And then it has a result. Whatever activity we do, for example, we enter a college, then we study. If we study well, we'll do the exams well. If we do the exams well, then we get the good results. Then, like if our results are good, if our grades are good, then our jobs are good. If our job is good, then the money that we seek as a salary is good. And then we'll get good spouses. Then we'll get good children. Then good life, good, all will be good. For example, somebody entered the college and did not study well. The exams will not go good, and ultimately the lifestyle is totally affected. Okay. So by luck of business or some other way it works, it might work. So something like that. Everything has a consequence. It can be either good or bad. Then if we think that we do one karma, either bad karma, and then we'll say, sorry, I'm sorry, I did not know. Please remove that bad effect from my life. No, it is not possible. As per the Sanatana Dharma, one has to undergo the effect or the result or the fruit of the karma, come whatever may. Whatever is performed will have a result. For example, somebody has performed a murder by mistake. Oh, sorry, by mistake murder happened. Okay, the same thing will happen in a traffic. Oh, sorry, by mistake I took left instead of taking right. Then two things will happen. When the traffic rules are broken, somebody might be meeting with an accident, God forbid. Somebody might lose the route. The wrong route taken will lead to the wrong destinations. The same happens with karma. We must know that karma has a consequence. So if I cheat in the examinations, I may get a good result, but there is somebody watching over us. So there will be a consequence of that. If somebody catches if somebody from the examiner will catch hold of us, then we are caught and we are not allowed to write that exam, or all the exams are cancelled altogether. Same with karma. Nobody can escape the effect of karma. Then what is the way? Then we perform an action. There is good or bad effect. What it comes to us in one day in the form of pleasure and pain. Okay, so if if we do a good activity, the consequence is pleasure. If we do the bad activity, the consequence is pain. Okay, so I have to undergo the pleasure. I have to undergo the pain. I cannot undo that. I have no control over it. Okay. So we can equate this karma doing as per the bank investment. Like we put some money in the bank. After some time, it will multiply, it will become bigger. So karma is also like that. Sometimes the karma is so bad that we do some activity, we forget about it. But nature never forgets. There is some law which never forgets it, and it comes back to us in the form of a debt. Maybe we went bankrupt. Then, if a negative activity happens, then the consequence will be a bankruptcy. If the positive activity will happen, we forget about that bank account, but one day we realize that, wow, our money has multiplied and we have a lot of money. So it's like good and bad, both. After a long time, it comes back to us. The output, the problem with karma is when will this output come? It is not under our control. It is not under our understanding also. Okay, so there will be interest added, and it is also a later point of time. So we cannot relate. Some karmic debts are like quickly realized. For example, somebody has some respiratory problem, then they have taken something very cold like ice cream, or they went to some play in the cold weather, they went out to travel, they forgot the medicine, then they will suffer with the disease or whatever problem it comes to them. Somebody has overeaten, then there will be some stomach upset. The next day, they have to drop food for 2 or 3 days. So that will be a quick output rather. So some karmas are very late in realizing. So it is like not in our hands. So the principle goes, as you sow, so you reap. Nothing alters. Please don't think that. Many people think that, oh, what wrong did I do? Why did this happen to me? This is a very wrong and a baseless question. Whatever happens to you is what you did to yourself. That's all. It's a very simple rule and a very straight rule. Though many people find difficulty to accept it, it is very, very basic rule. That's the Sanatana Dharma states. Now, how it applies to each individual, a society, a nation, a group of people, and the whole world and creation as one, we do not know. Because Gahana Karmano Gatihi. That is what Bhagavan says in the Bhagavad Gita. He says nobody can understand karma. It is beyond everybody's reach that how this works, we cannot say. We should only realize only one thing can save us, that this is very deep topic, but this applies at every level, to a civilization, to a society, to a like group of people, to a legion, to a language group, an ethnic group, a race. Anybody will have a destination. Okay, so as you sow, so you reap. This is a very profound statement, though it looks very small, but this phrase is going to lead our whole creation into whatever it is going to. So we don't have any control. This we have to accept as soon as possible, as much earlier as possible. So once like I have performed something, then I can't undo that. It has happened, it's done. Okay, so it leads to one consequence of that rebirth and reincarnation. So what if I do before my death? Before my death, if I do something wrong, then there is no time in realizing. Then what will happen? Will I escape? It is not about eternal hell and eternal heaven. It is only about taking birth one more time as some other being with some other name, as a human, as an animal, as a tree, as a germ, or as a some kind of creature, or sometimes a rock, or sometimes just a formless state called preta, where the human body is also not available. Even such things happen. I don't want to scare you off with all these at this point of time. So what can happen can be very, very grave, can be very, very good, can be of very high level. Okay, we cannot know what we have done before. So whatever we are doing now will have a consequence. That is what this theory leads us to. So we have to take a reincarnation, and then we'll take another form. Then what happens? Okay, so what we have done in the previous birth becomes our destiny, right? So this is what is the resultant statement. As you sow, so you reap. So we sowed something in the previous birth. Now we are reaping now. Now, what are the reaped forms? In what forms do we reap? So we reap in the form of like personal level. At the personal level, we have a body, we have a mind, then we are either beautiful or not beautiful, ugly, we are intelligent, we are dumb, or we are mediocres, we are financially strong, we are very poor, or we are mediocres. Again, in every state like that, the three stages will be there. We are very powerful, our word has lot of power, or it doesn't have, we have a powerful position, we don't have, we have very good sound health, or we don't have a good health, it's very disturbing. We have a good education, we don't have money to buy the education sometimes, or our nature, like what kind of person we are good natured, we are bad natured, we are calm, we are composed, we are not, we are very like unstable, unstable person, something we can happen. Then the next level is like the social level, where it realizes, the karma realizes at the social level in the form of parents, in the form of siblings, extended family, like we have our cousins, etc. Then we have like our job, neighborhood, friends, enemies, the schools, the school friends, all, even our enemies. Okay, we have a result, we have a connection with them in the previous birth. It's a definite fact. Okay, and they say that we are always born into the same kinds of groups. Okay, same kinds of groups are reborn because we know them. It will be easy for us to like coexist. Okay, and at the national level, it is a religion that the country follows, and the security level they can offer us. Either we are very afraid because of the enemies attacks continuously. There is a war. There is some instability, or there is always like peace, calm because of the nation and all. Then the climatic conditions, like it's very cold or it's very hot or it's in the mediocre. It's like the summers are very calm, very good, all like that. And the people around, they can be friendly, they can be unfriendly, they can just be like neutral. So it all like the how the national behavior is decided by the nation in which we are born, and the quality of food we eat, the water we take, even the taste of the water. Okay, that is also, people say it's like destiny. They say, see at the forehead paragraphs they say. So it's written on our forehead, it is written on our palm. So people who know the palmistry, who know the how to read the forehead, these lines and all. So they say they can decide, like they can see and tell, like what kind of life, what kind of experience so and so person is undergoing. So all this, like our lifestyle, the clothes we wear, the luxury level that we have, our home, what kind of place we stay, what kind of neighborhood we have, and what kind of house conditions we have. We have good electricity, we don't have it. All is like karma sometimes. It's like very overextended thing, but yes, it is not exaggerated at all. Sure, I'm very telling you all this with a lot of like confidence and with lot of command on this because of undergoing different conditions. Like I have having lived in different places and with the different people around different conditions, I try to like analyze it on the based on the karmic thing. So if something is happening to us like continuously, repeatedly, then it is a part of karma. We can easily recognize that. Okay. Then coming to marriage, we have like our spouse, we have kids, we have other like relationships because the in-laws, the like the cousins of the husband or the wife, and like becoming friends and like new relationships and all these things are again a karma results only. How we connect with some person is again it is decided by karma, and we can call it all as we have purchased this. Okay, so we can say what we have input in the previous birth. We are born into this body, this height, this quality of the voice. Okay, this feature like this color of the skin and many things. I mean, they are all because of karma. People think that it is because of so and so. And if I talk of this, I may be like charged that she is like I'm talking wrong things. No, I'm not talking anything wrong. This is all purchased by us. We choose it. We have chosen it. This is the fact. This is the how did we choose? Did we say that I want this person, I want this for my friend, I want this for my sibling, I want this for my parents, I want this for my colleague? No, we did not say that. the karma that we did, the activities that we did in the previous birth has resulted in the design of this birth. So this birth is going to be like this lifetime, this kind of incarnation is going to be set with these principles, like these aspects. Like our body will be this, our mind will be this, our state of finance will be this, our parents will have so and so condition. We are born into so and so family which is culturally very rich. We are born into a family which is culturally dumb, which doesn't have anything to do with the religion, which has done anything to do. Sometimes some people are born into a family of these people socially, like wrong antisocial people, antisocial activities. Okay, certain such communities, certain such societies, certain such nations, they are born into so and so. So when we have we have something like the good activity brings us punya, the bad activity brings us papa. So this is the like the equation. What is the equation? Good activities brings us punya, bad activities bring us papa. Both we have to enjoy. Like we have to enjoy the punya, we have to undergo the papa, the sin. Okay. The punya doesn't have an equivalent word. It is a positive merit, we can say, that which can buy. Now this punya will decide all these things. If our levels of punya are very low, then these will be very low and kind of like disgusting conditions. If our punya is very high, all these are going to be very enjoyable and very agreeable. Now, what happens is, okay, then we have bought something, we have purchased. Okay, so this punya has worked out, is helping us to develop this kind of personal, social, national, and all these things, cultural, all these aspects we have kind of bought, now done. Okay, now what I said we chose it. Okay, did we choose it cautiously? Did we say, okay, this will happen like this? I will choose it. But it is working out. It is not like I have chosen. It is like what kind of karma I have to undergo. For example, somebody is there who has done some bad karma such that the son will be lost. Okay, the son will be dead, or the son will not stay with the parents, something like that, the karma these parents have performed. And this fellow who want to be born to them has performed an activity such that he will not stay with the parents. Okay, he will stay on the earth somewhere, but he will never be connected with the parents. So they both combine together and they realize it. Then somebody want to be an artist. So okay, somebody has done such a punya that they become a very good, they have to become a very good artist in this birth. Then they will be born to such and such parents who understand the art. Okay, so or the spiritually advanced people who can help them in any kind of activity that they want to do. So this is how these people come together. So this will be born as parents, this will be born as a child, then this child will have another child, so they will be like social. So this will be born as a sibling, this will be born as a friend. So all this is a kind of plan which happens based on the combined karma, based on the activities that they have performed in the previous. So these parents have also performed something in the previous such that they won you as a daughter or you as a son. And you will be like, you will do your marriage, you'll get married, you'll get children, and those children have something common with you in the previous birth. If not the immediate previous birth, sometime back. Okay, but we all work in groups. That is a very human being always exists in groups. Okay, so we all work out in groups. Then we have to when we have the need to undergo them, we understand each other, isn't it? There is a something common in our goals, something we have to realize, something we have to learn. All this definitely leads to learning. So we have to undergo that papa, for example, somebody has done something bad to undergo a disease. So the disease comes to this child. Now, if along with this there is some punya, that the child will get a very good parents who will take care of that child. Sometimes they don't have so much punya, then even no help will be done to the child at all. Or the parents may leave very early and this child is left to the society. How they will live? They will live in an asylum kind of places, and all these things happen. Then like this is same like the haves and have nots in the world. How can we equate the punya? How can we equate the punya in the worldly some worldly aspect? Then we can equate it with the like somebody who are well to do, who have lot of money, they have purchasing power, they can travel anywhere, they can choose any people, they can choose their jobs, they can choose their education, they can choose their clothing, everything. They're not under somebody's pressure. Okay, so the haves can control a lot of parts in their life. So it's in the similar manner, the people who have done punya can be like lot of punya is there, then they can have choice. Okay, but the have-nots who are very poor, who are dependent upon government for their existence, or who are like beggars in India. We have like lot of like we don't have the government support, or still some money is given, not much for the, so they become like beggars, they become like, so they are the have nots, they do not have the punya enough to kind of survive. But if they have like some still good karma, then even by beggary, even by being a beggar, he will have good food, he will have good like gives good sleep, that things will be there. So it is like haves and have nots in the real world. The punya works in that manner. Now these people are born together. They have the fruit. Everybody has the fruit to be realized. So it is arranged in such a way. Now the question is, who arranges this? Does it happen by my? Do I take the liberty? I can, whatever. Like if I'm a have, if I'm a have not. Okay, in the terms of punya. So how does it happen? It happens by automatically. There is some algorithm in this world. That is why Bhagavan says Gahana Karmano Gati, as I quoted. So the Gati, the movement of karma is very Gahana, is ununderstandable. It's very deep and it's very like mysterious. I cannot go to the bed of it. It's a very deep ocean. Okay, so this is like automated. It's automated system. And it is like, I don't know, I would really love to study the algorithm, how it works. Like somebody is born as a man, somebody is born as a woman, somebody is born in some nation, somebody is born in some religion, in some like clothing culture, in some disturbing culture. We do not know. So all this is like automated system, how it is happening. And when we are the haves, that is, then we are well to do in the terms of punya, then we are doing it by self choice. Now we choose. Okay. So for example, there is a very spiritually enlightened person, but some wrong happened and he has to be born again. Then he chooses his family in a very like calm place, in a very much suitable for a very pilgrimage place, which is very, very comfortable for the spiritual journey that one has to undergo. So this is by self-choice it happens. Then we are born into groups because it's very easy to understand and live with the like-minded ones. For example, my parents, they will support me in my activities. Then I have done some punya, then they have done a punya to have a daughter like me, and I have done a punya to have parents like them. So there is like-mindedness. I'll get the best parents, I'll get the best guidance from them. I'll get a very good route in my life to travel and to realize and to live a very like high level life with very good intellect, with very this thing. But if we are not like enough funded by our karmas, then we will be like we don't get the like-minded ones. Then we don't have a choice. We all have the reverse people, reverse experiences, very, very like uncomfortable, inconvenient, very unsupportive, like even sometimes calling names, sometimes like suppressing, like making them submitted, continuously scolding them, and they are making them feel guilty for not what wrong they have not done. All these things will keep happening. So, but still there is an advantage. Like even when we know them, sometimes they don't support. Whether they will be of support or not, again is decided by the previous karma. Now, so all said and done. So now we have like concluded that whatever we have done is realized as our present life conditions, whatever we are undergoing. Okay. Now how to deal with this? What exactly are we supposed to do with this? Okay. Something we have done in the previous verse. So this part is dark. We do not know anything what we have done. We do not have any exposure to that. We don't have nobody to tell us, oh, you have done this. So we no nobody to tell us. Now we have to deal. And even if we know it, some people are so interested. Oh, what wrong have I done? Easy asked than answered. Easy asked than answered, because the answers might shatter us. Sometimes people go for like the past life experiences. They will go for the readings and all, but it's not very helpful sometimes, because we might land in some dangerous facts that we have to go, oh, this wrong person I was. But in this birth, I'm okay. I have that understanding. Okay, so what to do? Let us see. So whatever exists around now is the fruit of past action that we have established. Now if people say that Indians are charged with the one wrong allegation that these are all people who believe in destiny. So destiny believers can never be the those who input some effort, input some like activity to achieve something. They're not achievers. Okay, they are just, they believe in the karma and they undergo that. That's all destiny. That's all. Karma is not just a destiny theory. It's called purushartha. Purushartha means like putting in the human effort. So this proves that whatever I'll do now, okay, whatever I do now will have a consequence later. So previous birth karma becomes a destiny now. This life's karma will become destiny in the next birth. So that means you have a power to change your destiny. This is the message of the Sanatana Dharma. Now, how to understand that? How to make it happen? Okay, I can change my destiny. What happened in the previous birth? I may not cut short the experience. I may not cancel the undergoing of the pain or pleasure, whatever I have done in the previous birth, but I can compensate that with my understanding about myself. Okay, by the bhakti. Okay, I can seek Bhagavan. I can become a devotee. I can say prayers. I can do some practices, or I can grow my jnana, that is the knowledge about myself, how the body forms, how the karma works, how the parents how somebody becomes parents, and like guide us, and how can be somebody good, what is bad. All these things, if we understand, then the situation alters, the experience alters. It's not that, for example, somebody has like lame, somebody is lame, they don't have legs, somebody is like they don't have eyes, they are blind. They have done something wrong in the previous birth such that the eyes have gone away, they can't see. Now still, by they will become very good singers, they'll become very good understanding people, they'll get supportive people from around, and they will understand it. Okay, I have done something wrong, I have lost my vision for this birth, but it will not also get good, it will never get good, but still the person is very talented. Some people cannot speak, but still they are so good in doing some like dance, some kind of art form. They'll be very good writers, they'll be very good drawing, the painting and all artists they'll be. So they will be very high level of people in spite of their wrong. We have seen such people in this world. Okay, we all see them with a lot of pity. Oh, the poor thing, he's such a nice artist and he doesn't have the power to speak, or his legs are injured or whatever. Okay, but still we see them that they do have some powers inside them, okay, which is working. So this, by prayers, by understanding, by accepting, and all this happens. So this is a part of like a spiritual journey. We can turn this whole experience. Okay, we have done a very big papa, very big sin in the previous birth, and we are undergoing lot of turmoil right now. But we can change all that into spiritual experience. We can call it like, okay, maybe I have to undergo this, and I'll cleanse my wrong karma, and then I'll become better person. I'll be transcendent. And all the like when somebody is punished for a little longer time, then the change comes. Then they realize, oh, I have done wrong. I should not have been this way. So the same change comes by the karma. It's an institution where this change can happen. So what should I do? I should accept. I should grow up. These two things are the very important. Similar, they are similar. First, once we accept, then we start to grow. We can never, no, I won't own my karma. I will never say that I have done this. What is happening to me? Somebody has done this to me. No, sorry, nobody has done this to you. You have done it yourself. That accept first. Okay, fine. I have accepted. Now what? Now I'll start to grow up. I'll start to understand. I'll start to pay attention on what I am doing right now, because what I have done has brought me this. Now I'll change my activities direction and I'll start to grow up and associate myself with some good activities now. Okay, so this is like we have to like we are under a big debt is there, big like okay, then we have to like repay in short money like thing. We have to look after our life, then we have to repay the debt also. So we are undergoing such a situation with calmness. Don't take tension. Okay, anyhow I have to repay this. Now I will cut short my pleasures. I won't like eat a costly food. I won't buy a costly dress. I won't celebrate my birthday. I won't travel to longer distances and I won't be lavish. I will save the money. I will try to give it to the person who has lent me money in the form of debt. Be calm, be peaceful, accept this. Okay, I have taken at that point of time, I've taken money. Now I have to repay that. Okay, so the karmic debt is also like that. It can be very like calm experience. Even somebody is like to the core, they are like disturbed by the wrong activity which is wrong consequence that is happening to them and they have to undergo, but still they are like composed. Still they say that I have seen such people. Much wrong is happening in their life because of some socials, because of some personal health issues, something created by somebody, something like black magic. Yes, they all exist. Okay, we'll talk about that in some other time. So they all play, but still they accept. Okay, still no problem. They say that when I spoke to one such person, don't you feel angry about Bhagavan? Then they said, oh my, no, never. If I will leave Bhagavan, who will help me? That is the only help and support I have got. See the person's core. See the clean vision that the person has with the Bhagwan. The very like healthy relationship that you can understand. Now, what we should do? Now we are born in groups. That is one thing. We have to realize our karmic depths. So we have to like coexist and cooperate. Somebody is undergoing this. See, this feeling I myself had like this feeling like somebody is very undergoing very poor and all. Why should I give money? That person has committed sin. So that's why the person doesn't have money in this birth. Why should I help him? Let him realize his karma. Let him realize. But no, we cannot think that way. We should always like think, oh, the poor fellow has done something wrong without his knowledge. Let me help. Let me make him realize. When I give money, I tell, at least get better now. Do whatever good you can with your feelings, even prayers you can do for somebody. Even that can be very good activity. Like somebody, then they say in India, when we like donate, they say, oh, be happy. Be happy. Thank you so much for this money. May Bhagwan bless you. So they give the blessings. So this is somebody. Somebody says, oh, you have given me so less. Why don't you give me something more? Is this something what you can donate? Why don't you donate in high amount? So this is how they behave. So it doesn't help us. So we have to cooperate. We have to coexist. And in the family, if in our family we have somebody who have a very bad karmic debt, they are undergoing some illness, some like difficult condition, then we have to support them. We have our friends, we have our relatives, colleagues, our cousins, our whoever is there, they need our help. Then just go and extend the help and try to understand in your limits, whatever your limits may permit, you can always cooperate. At least say good words. Say good words that will heal them. Okay. This is the way you can do. Okay. Then helping others realize their goals. Now they are undergoing somebody is like somebody has a physical difficulty, disability, somebody has mental disability. Now they also have to live their life. They also have to eat, sleep, perform the life activities like respiration, like digestion, everything should happen. Somebody has some issues, then help them, like with your knowledge, with your good words, with your realize their goals. Whatever you can do to make them reach their goal will help you. As you sow, you reap. Now this is a good activity that you are doing. Okay, even in spite of like their bad conditions, I've seen people donating money without thinking about their future, and they have this. Bhagavan will give me when it needs. Now you need it. Now I have it. You take it. So there are such and such good people who have done such things. Okay, so it is like how you will invest now. Okay, so you have invested like previously what you have put in the account, it has come back to you in the form of these people, these works, this job, this education, this money, all this like power, all these forms it has come to you. Now you want a better life next time, you want to improve it. You have to like when there is a sin we have to undergo, then it's not very quick. It's not very quick, but small amounts always helps. Start doing bhakti. It will not cost anything. Start thinking about Bhagavan. It will not cost anything. Okay. So all these spiritual practices, all the kind of, understanding, all the acceptance will lead you to a better person in spite of wrong conditions in life. Okay. With this, I want to close this video, and I hope this video helps you to understand your present position and work it out. Thank you. Shubhamastu. Namaste. Actually, no, no. You have to improve your protection. In the beginning, it's very difficult, but as you go ahead, I told you 3 years is the minimum time. Okay, maybe after 1 year you can feel that there something is working with you. After 1 year, you'll feel little effects of that. Then you can control other people. Those things will stop before you.
Мгм. А вообще-то нет, вообще-то не такой подход. Вы можете улучшать свою защиту. Не сбежите, да. То есть это как тренировочная такая площадка на том, что вы натренировались и улучшали себя. По крайней мере, вот все способы, которые есть, вы можете их себе, да, тренировать, все, что мы сказали. И в течение года вы можете увидеть результат после года ваших усилий. И тогда уже можно будет о чем-то судить, о чем-то решать.
So when we read
Окей.
Kavacha Stotra is like my guru told me, like it becomes like thin layer first, then it grows, 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 grows. It becomes like a thick wall. Okay, it can become like a hard wall. It depends on the which level of negative energy is hitting you. If it's small one, it will follow. If it's bigger than what we can build, then we cannot help it.
О, ай. Ну, допустим, что Садхгуру сказал ушедший, да, про кавача стотры, да, защитные стотры. Сначала это как будто бы вот, кавача — это наша панцирь, да, то есть это вот кольчуга оттуда идет. Сначала она очень тоненькая, то есть мы начинаем практиковать и начинаем читать, но небольшая, и она способна отбить небольшой негатив. То есть что-то серьезное ее, ну, пробивает, да, как будто бы у нас вот тоненький защитный слой. Потом с процессом чтения, с нашей садханы, он становится больше, 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 и оно может быть настолько большое, что как стена, да, ее уже ничем не пробьешь. Окей.
Okay, so bad people are always there, but they will not be able to do any harm to us. At least they can, I mean, they will say bad words and they will use something, but it will not affect our career too much. It will not disturb our mind. One day we will grow out of it. We will come out of it.
Мгм. Вообще у нас много людей в плохом состоянии, да, в плохих эмоциях, негативно настроенных, да, это оно везде сейчас у нас, в нашем окружении, избежать этого невозможно. Но когда мы с вами а, защищаем, то есть мы можем быть вне этого, вне этих всех ситуаций. И они могут проходить мимо и могут нас не задевать. Когда мы перерастаем ситуацию, мы становимся вне ее. It's like a прохлада example.
Hmm.
Yeah?
Yes,
Yes.
true.
He was out of the situation of any death effects
Correct.
of upon him.
Right.
Yes. Да, друзья мои, это вот возвращаясь к предыдущему уроку, да, к Пуранам, это как прохлада. Вспомните, до того, как Нарасимха пришел, сколько пытались его напрямую убить и причинить ему какой-то вред. То есть все виды смерти возможного летального исхода были к нему применены, но он был вне этой ситуации. То есть тогда не пришел еще Нарасимха и сам не защитил его, да, он просто сам был вне всего этого. Окей.
Okay, so this is all for today. See you all next week. Okay, come up with your doubts if you have any. Later we will make video if it needs more explanation. We'll make some videos.
Ну, это все на сегодня, друзья мои. Если у кого-то есть какие-то еще вопросы или сомнения, мы можем сделать, ну, еще одно видео и разъяснить.